What is the likelihood of that even happening? Back in the day, that was a huge sin, to get pregnant before marriage. Lastly, how can somebody prophesy way back in the day, specifically 800 years before crucifixion was even instituted as a capital punishment by the Romans, that Jesus would be crucified? What is the likelihood of that happening? As I read these statistics, all I could see was the hand of God through these odds. See, the probability of your Buddha, Gandhi, Muhammad, false prophet, whoever your Bob Marley is, the probability of that actually happening is 1 times 10 raised to the 28th power. Now, when I read that, I was like, I don't even know what that means. I'm not a mathematician. So I kept reading, and it said pretty much it's 28 zeros after 10. That is the probability of somebody else fulfilling those prophecies. This is why Jesus is the Son of God. See, I understand and appreciate that faith is the belief of things unseen. But this evidence simply means that there are facts that are laid in between. So, as I was reading, this guy of pride, he did 48 prophecies of Jesus Christ to prove that he wasn't who people say he is. In the midst of this whole atheism, he turned out to be wrong. He focused on 8 prophecies. He said the probability of Jesus Christ being born in Bethlehem was 1 out of 280,000. The probability of Jesus Christ riding in on a donkey coming into Jerusalem was 1 in 100. The probability of Jesus being betrayed for 30 pieces of silver was 1 in 1,000. The probability of Jesus being crucified was 1 in 10,000. See, the problem is that people can't believe in Jesus. The problem is that we choose not to believe in Jesus. We choose not to believe in him and all that he is because that truth is so painful. We don't know how to die to ourselves. By the way, I used to be gay, and by gay I mean all the way stud, none of this. Completely opposite. So if you wonder how I used to believe, how I used to be that, or you don't feel like you can be saved, talk to me later because I can tell you about a God that can change the way you behave. If we believe that Jesus is who he is and all that he is, we admit that Jesus died for our sins, which means we are worthy of we are unworthy of living, which means that we have to die to our feelings and our YouTube opinions. That is the truth with why we can't be all that we want to be, because we're stuck in our feelings. See, we can't have faith while we're in our feelings because our spirit is always willing, but our flesh is in need of temporary feelings or feel-ons. Jesus is coming back soon. The probability of us dying is 1 in 1. We can't ignore that. Please don't be consumed by society's way of living to die. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Which statistic am I? Thank you.